planning your day the night before. If you don't plan it, the day will have a plan for you. That was the message I got this morning. Happy Saturday, guys. I want to share something with you that I really had like a big aha moment this morning. And as have you ever thought okay, yeah, I know this, but whatever, you know it, but then things happen and you're like, oh snaps, I really forgot that I really know this. So what happened was every day, so let me tell you, last year, and for years, I would plan my week on Sundays, okay? I would plan my whole week on Sundays, and there's a lot of value to that for sure. But what I would find is that a lot of the times I would plan my week on a Sunday only to find myself not really looking at my calendar until the morning of, okay? So this year I thought, okay, what is my winning formula? What is something that I know that works for me? And something that I know works for me is that in my brain, I have this ability that if I put things in my head, and I'm sure a lot of you guys feel this way, I put things in my head, I can actually have my day go or that moment of my day go just like I planned without even looking at the clock. For example, I'll give you an example. Let's say I look at the clock and I'm like, oh my God, I have 30 minutes. And then I'll be like, okay, in 30 minutes, I am going to completely clean this kitchen, put all the dishes away, and I say everything I'm going to do in those 30 minutes. Sure. And then guess what happens? Clock. But knowing this about me, I decided this year, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do things differently. First of all, I am going to plan out my week, on a Sunday. I'm going to see all the calls that I have, all the schedules that I need to do, things that I know that need to get done. Okay, so I still do that. I go ahead and I look at all the things I need to do for the week. But here's what I started doing differently, okay, this year. And that is that the night before, I'll grab my planner and I'll literally schedule my morning. Meaning I'll be like, okay, I'm going to wake up at 4:30, stack from 4:30 to 5:30, work out from 5:30 to 6:30, get ready from 6:30 to 7:30, be out the door by 8, like that detail. And what has happened is every time that I have done that, the next day I wake up ready to go. I'm super intentional, my morning especially just flows. Well, guess what happened the last 2 days? On Thursday night, I was super tired and something happened, got super distracted. I went to sleep without planning my day. So guess what happened on Friday? Did I wake up like I would have had I planned it? Nope. I woke up super random. Even though the alarm was going off, I kept snoozing it over and over and over again. I didn't get up until I don't even know what time. And I was like, oh my gosh, my whole morning was thrown off. My whole morning did not go as planned. And then last night, I was on something. I was moody last night, okay? I had to drink some relaxation tea because I was not feeling good, okay? Let's just be honest, I was really annoyed, okay? I was really annoyed. So I literally told Sergio, I'm not cleaning the kitchen. I'm not washing the dishes. I'm not doing anything. He's like, okay. Anyway, so I went to sleep. Guess what I did? I didn't plan my day. Now you could be thinking, yeah, Karla, but it's Saturday. Well, yeah, but I got to work today. So it's I should have planned my day. So my morning. And so guess what happened? I woke up I woke up at 5:30, which is still not bad, but normally I wake up at 4:30. So I share all this with you to share that sometimes we know what works for us. We know, come on, Luna, what is our winning formula? However, we choose to forget, or we'll get into a pattern of doing things, and then all of a sudden you're in a routine, and then you stop doing that thing that you were doing that was working, right? At least for me, I know that if I take literally not even 60 seconds the night before to actually plan out my day, my morning just flows. My day just goes accordingly. Now, I'm not to say that doesn't mean that I'm always completely on point and that things don't always come up, because they do. However, when I do take the time to plan my Sunday, to plan on a Sunday for the whole week, when I take the time the night before to plan my next day, guess what? I'm more productive. I'm more on point. At the end of the day, I feel so good because I feel like I accomplished my goals. I accomplished my tasks, versus just waking up and like doing random things, like waking up at random times and doing random stuff at random order. Like, I'm like so annoyed. Okay, I'm so annoyed right now with myself. I'm like, Sandoval, you know this. So I'm here to remind you, as it's a Saturday, if you're working, great. If you're not working, great. But I do invite you regardless, take some time this weekend to plan out your week. Take some time. If you're like on a health journey and you're like, meal prepping, take some meal prep. And you will find yourself being so much more productive, so much more intentional. Come on, Luna. And you'll find yourself, hi, good morning. You'll find yourself wasting less time throughout the week. So this is a reminder to you, and this is a reminder to me. Okay, now here's what I will tell you. One of the things that I got also this morning as I was working out, I just got done working out, and that is that, one of the things that has to happen in my life is I have to make time for me. I have to make time to like take some time for myself. For me personally, my morning stack has been a game changer. Okay, I've heard so many people say, oh, you should journal, gratitude journals and all that. Listen, I tried, literally, like that's the word, tried. I just couldn't get myself to do it because I don't know, I just couldn't. What's so beautiful about this stack is that even though sometimes I'm like, what am I going to stack about? I just start talking to myself, because the app asks you questions like what's the story you're making up in your head about the situation? What are the lessons you're learning? What is the revelation? What actions are you going to take? What do you really want? What do you really want? What do you really want? Right? So like it really makes you dig in with yourself. And every morning, without exception, I get so many aha moments. I'm like, oh, and like Sergio's next to me. I'm like, babe. And like, he thinks I'm crazy, but that's okay. I'm his crazy. So I get a lot of aha moments with myself. So that's part of my morning routine. It's taking at least 30 to 45 minutes. And I know it sounds like a lot, but the time goes by so fast. I remember people would say, I stack for an hour. I'm like, an hour? I could not write for an hour. But this thing like is so like, I don't know, you just dig deep within yourself that you don't even know. I look up and shoot, like it's already been an hour. Anyway, so that's one thing that when I do it, my whole morning is better. I told Sergio because he annoyed me about something this morning. I'm like, I'm going to stack you right now, which is basically like, I'm going to let it go. That's one thing. And then the second thing that I love to do for myself, and when I do it, I'm like, I don't know, I just flow better, is taking the time to work out in the morning. Sometimes, I'll be honest with you, I just don't feel like doing it, but I just tell myself, come on, Karla, because I have this impossible game for 2024 with my body. So all I keep thinking about is that goal. All I keep thinking about is my targets. Hold on. And that is what helps me get on the bike or do a workout or do something to move. And of course, my CR7 and liftoff never fails. So I'm here to remind you this weekend, what are you going to do this weekend to set you up for success during the week? What do you keep putting off? What do you keep saying that you're going to do week after week after week after week? What do you keep saying that you want, but you just haven't taken the necessary actions to move you forward? Listen, I've been there. Okay, all 2023, that was me. Whine, complain, and I did very little about it. This year, I'm like, nope, no more. This is the year. This is the year that I'm going to stop saying this is the year, okay? So I invite you, take some time this weekend, take some time to reflect. What do you want? What needs to happen for you to achieve that? And what do you need to put in place this week to make it happen? Set yourself up for success. And which app? Oh, send me a DM, Paloma. Send me a DM, and I'll be more than happy to send you. So I am getting certified as a warrior trainer, which is like I've been coaching entrepreneurs for many years with Herbalife, and then in my entrepreneur program at USC. And I'm going to be taking on this because one of the things I realize is that so many women need all the tools that I have been like providing, but these programs are like, not that cheap. Well, actually I shouldn't say that because they're way more valuable than the cost, but not everybody could probably afford it. So I'm getting some certifications on being able to provide all these tools and resources to women, and we'll probably start something in February where it'll be like small groups to really help us, focus on the things that we need to focus on to have, to have success in our bodies, to have success in our spirituality, whatever that means for you, to have success in our relationships, and to have success with our money and business. And when you have, there's a thing called dominoes. There's one of those that's a domino effect, that when you really pour into one of those domains, it dominoes all the other rest of them. So I am going to be doing a program about this. So if you're listening to this and you're interested, send me a DM and I'll be more than happy to send you about it. I'm starting to do the webinars. Those are free. You just log on Thursdays at 12 o'clock, and those are different topics. Okay, so I'm doing that. We're doing the webinars at 12 o'clock on Thursdays. Right now, the topic is the impossible game. I used to do this every Tuesday many years ago, like 10 years ago, for like 2 years straight. I had a call. Now we have Zoom, okay? But I had a call and we had different topics. So I'm taking that on again. And I'm creating a program for a small group of women to be able to really support, mastermind with each other, and really take our lives in all the areas of our lives to another level. But so if you guys want to know about that, send me a DM. I'm still putting together all the pieces, but it's going to be a small, intimate group. My USC program, the women, I believe they pay $12,000. That's the program that I teach, okay? So the program is not going to cost $12,000. We're working some stuff out, but it's going to include a weekly call, an app where you'll be able, this app that I'm talking to you guys about, it'll be providing resources, manuals, a whole technology for you to be able to keep everything tracked on your phone. It's going to provide a lot of stuff. So I'm still working out the details. That's what I don't know if you guys have been seeing that I've been going down to Dana Point with this guy Garrett. He's built a huge coaching business for many, many years, and he's giving us access to all of it. So I'm so excited because, man, he's no joke, okay? And I love what he has to offer. So we're going to most likely start that in the middle of February. I'm getting all the stuff ready, and it'll include the software, the app, manuals, weekly calls, recordings, online support, all of that to really help to elevate our lives. And it's going to be a way for us to wake up and unleash the women we have inside of us. So that's what it is, Paloma, sorry. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You guys, take your time. Take some time this weekend to plan out your week. Take some time to plan out your schedule. See what it is that you need to set you up for success. And if there's anything I can do to support you, let me know. I am going to also put together, I have so many calls in English and in Spanish on YouTube. I got to get those calls organized so that you guys can access them, because for 2 years straight, I did calls every single Tuesday on different topics, on how to sell, on how to do the core 4. There's calls in my YouTube channel on, we did the Think and Grow Rich. We did how to live your life with integrity. I mean, oh my gosh, we did so many calls for such a long time. So they're all on there. So yeah, you're going to have access to all of that. Anywho. All right, guys, anything I can do to support you, shoot me a DM, put it on there, say, Karla, I'm ready, and I'll make sure to add you to the list. So as soon as the program gets launched, you can be part of it, okay? All right, guys, have an awesome Saturday, and we will see you tomorrow.